All right, so this symbol, it's called sigma notation. It's actually the letter S in Greek. It means to find the sum. So you'll find that they do this. They draw that letter. It's a letter, my friend. They draw that letter. And then right at the top, they'll put a number. Let's say, let's make it 5. At the bottom, they might put something like either I or K. Let's make it K. Let's say K equals to 1. Actually, the 5 at the top, it also means K equals to 5. It's the same thing. It's the same, but they're not writing it. It's the same thing. Then here on the right-hand side, at the back of this, they're going to write an equation. I love to put it in the brackets myself. They might write 2 2K. That's it. So that means you must do the sum. That's what it means. So that means you are either going to use this formula, Sn equals to, what was that? It was n divided by the 2. You know, for the arithmetic, 2a plus, open the parenthesis, n minus 1 times by the d. So it will be arithmetic, or it has to be the sum of the geometric. Remember, for the geometric, there is only 1, but they write them as being 2, but they are not 2. You stick with one of them, everything works out beautifully. So I love to work with this one that says AR to the N minus 1, and then R minus the 1. And then there is the one we just did yesterday, which is the sum to infinity. All right, sum to infinity, it's actually this one here. So I still need to show you how to derive this one and sum to infinity. It's easy. You can derive the sum to infinity from here. So you have A divided by 1 minus the R, provided R lies between minus 1 and a 1. All right, so when you see this, it's telling you do the white or green or yellow. That's what it's telling you. So you need to create the first 3 terms for yourself. They don't give you the first 3 terms. They don't. You must give yourself first 3 terms. How? I tell people, first do this. You're going to put equal sign here. First, you want to determine the n. Determine the n. To get the n, it's going to be the top number. We call it top, minus the bottom number. All right, top minus bottom. And then you're going to plus the 1. So watch, what do I have? I've got 5 minus 1. That is top minus bottom. 5 is at the top, 1 is at the bottom. So 5 minus 1 is 4. That is for this. Then plus the 1. When you plus the 1, it's 5. So in my case, n equals to 5. Sometimes they can put any number at the bottom. They can put 0. Let's say they put 0. If they put 0, you're having 5 minus 0, which is 5, plus the 1. That means n will be 6 in that case. All right. They can also put here a -2 or -1, but the numbers should be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No halves, no quarters. They should be integers, plus or minus whole numbers. All right, so this one, it will be 5 minus -2. It's 5 plus 2 now, it's 7. Plus the 1, it's 8. Then that means n will be 8. All right, now you understood that. There we go. Now, for this one, you know n is 5. So then I tell people, take that 2k, write 2k, and then plus 2k, and then plus 2k, because it's telling you to do that. How many times? 5 times, but you don't need 5, just do 3. Then you say plus so on and so on. That's what you need. Once you've done that, the first number that is down here, 1, that means start by putting 1 in place of k. You're going to put 1, you're going to put 2, you're going to put 3, 4, 5. By the time you get here by 5, you stop. But just do the first 3 terms. So that means you're going to put a 1 here. You're going to put a 2 there. You're going to put a 3 because you want to create the first 3 terms. Now, the yellow step that I showed you, your teacher won't even show you. The teacher is going to show you the next step. The next step that I'm writing using pink. That's exactly what they're going to show you. Because they'll say 2 times 1 is 2. Then they say plus 1. They say 2 times 2 is 4. Then they say 2 times 3 is 6. That's what they're going to do. And then they say, and so on, like that. Now that you have created the first 3 terms, now you can check whether it's arithmetic, if it belongs here. Or if it's geometric, it belongs to the green. Or it's sum to infinity, it belongs here. The sum to infinity, it's easy to see because here by the 5 right at the top, they will put the infinity sign there. They'll just put that infinity sign. Then you know, oh, from here to infinity, then you know it's sum to infinity. You'll know that straight. They'll put sum to infinity. All right, so there we go. That's it. It's basically that. Now, the yellow part that I show you, it's extremely important because I'm going to show you the reason why I put it there. So now you are done. It's like you are given these terms. So you've got, in your case, you've got the n. Then let's check if I've got common difference. 4 minus 2 is 2. 6 minus 4, it's 2. Yeah, it's a common difference. Do you see that? Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
When you minus that, you get a 2. And then that and that, you also get a 2. So you've got a D now. So that means a common difference of 2. All right, you've got the number of terms. The first term, the one that appears first, there it is, 2 is the first term. So now you can use this formula and do the calculation like how we did before. But I want to show you something. Since we know this formula can also be written as n over the 2, open the parenthesis, a plus the tn, meaning the last term. So you know the last number to be substituted, it's 5. So if you put 5 in place of k, it will give you what the last term would be. So I can do this. I said, oh, I put 5. 2 times 5 is 10. So in my case, 10 will be the last term, or t subscript n. Then I can use that formula. That's it. So that's how it is. So that means now I can now use the formula. I can write s to 5 terms equals, let me use this one. It's the same thing as that one. N is 5 divided by the 2. The A is 2. Last term is 10. All right. Well, 2 plus 10 is 12. Divided by 2 is 6. Yeah, 6. Then 6 times 5, it looks like 35 to me. And then in case we like, well, we're not too sure, then use a calculator. 5 all over the 2. Navigate to the right, open the parenthesis. 2 plus 10, close the parenthesis. Oh yeah, it's 30. Me, I said 35. Okay, 35 minus 5. All right, there we go. You've got 30. That is your answer. And this one is actually our first example. It's our first example. That's it. There we go. So we need to go to the second one for you to get it clear.